The Vatican City is a must-see when visiting Rome. It is made up of the Vatican Museums, St. Peter's Basilica, and the one and only Sistine Chapel. My group had a sprightly little tour guide. She made the Vatican Museum so interesting to explore. There was a lot to see, like tapestries, paintings, sculptures. Okay, lots of sculptures. It's just like anytime you visit a museum, you end up taking a lot of pictures of things that you don't remember what they were. But this one had something to do with being fertile, and this one was important because it depicted a poor man opposed to royalty. But this may sound crazy, but I actually really enjoyed seeing the architecture as well. I mean, the ceilings were amazing. Then we went to my favorite part, the Sistine Chapel. First, we headed down to the gardens where our tour guide explained many of Michelangelo's frescoes to us. Now, the chapel was beautiful, but unfortunately, no photography. Trust me, I would have snuck a photo if I could have. However, I do recommend looking up The Last Judgment. It was my favorite piece of Michelangelo's frescoes. Then we headed on to St. Peter's Basilica. Also completely breathtaking. It was also just overwhelming being in such a place that you could simply feel the history around you. More of Michelangelo's amazing work. Anyone can visit the Vatican City. I think general admission is about €14, though there will be a line about 2 to 3 hours long outside. So I suggest booking a group tour so you can skip the line and go straight in. Also keep in mind that there is a dress code. Like many religious places in Europe, you'll need to have your shoulders and knees covered. And here's where the Pope lives. Not a bad view, huh? It was wonderful visiting the Vatican City, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who is traveling through Rome. Visiting the Vatican was such a neat experience. Now, I was able to do this through a debark tour with the ship. Most ships on their disembarkation days, they will offer debark tours where you book them like an excursion. You leave, you take all of your luggage on this lovely little shuttle bus, you go to wherever you've paid to see, and then afterwards they take you to the airport. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone, which I personally really love, so I would highly recommend that anytime. Now, I didn't get any souvenirs. We had a little bit of time to explore a few souvenir shops. What I did do was you could buy a postcard and buy a stamp and write a little message, and you could actually mail it there. And whenever it comes to you, instead of being postmarked Rome, it's postmarked the Vatican City, which is really neat. So that was kind of a neat little keepsake to get. Have you ever been to the Vatican City? What was your experience like? I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I can't wait to see you on my next trip. I will be sailing down the Kiel Canal to Amsterdam, Netherlands. Until then, safe travels.